Okay, this week Gillette Razor published a video that identifies some behaviors and attitudes for generations that shape male culture about the treatment of women in America. Some viewers have said this video is male bashing. How would you respond to someone who has come to that conclusion?
Well, in my experience, we're finding more and more men in our workshops, especially when we address gender equity. We're finding more and more men who seem to be very sensitive to issues related to women. And their comments are mostly like, hey, there's nothing I can say, there's nothing I can do because I feel like I'm at risk for going to jail, being accused of sexual harassment. And so there's this sensitivity level, almost angry, that we are asking them, we being people like our organization where we do workshops addressing these issues, we're asking you to think. Men, we're just asking you to think about what you're saying. We're asking you to think before you do anything. And so the effort to just think about what you're saying, thinking about someone else, thinking about someone else's disposition or their perspective seems to be too much. This doesn't only apply to gender equity. I found that to be true in our workshops when we discuss diversity and inclusion. You know, talking about microaggressions and what you're saying and how that might impact someone else, even though you may think it's an innocent comment or innocent action or gesture, to someone else that might be very offensive. And so it's frustrating, and I can say that as a man. For some men, it's just frustrating to have to think about what you're saying. The thing that's interesting though is that if you ask them about their daughters or their mothers or their sisters in terms of someone saying what they said to some other female, then they have a problem. So when it becomes personal, it's different. But what they don't realize is that woman you made that gesture toward, or you catcalled, or you made that inappropriate joke toward, that's someone's daughter too. So when it becomes real like that, it's a little bit of a difference. So that's what we have observed, and we've been able to overcome that in most cases, but still, sometimes they leave frustrated.